I'm Dianne Cunningham. I'm the president of New Zone Gallery, and I'm here to talk about what the gallery does and how our community outreach works. Right now we have the Zone4All show. We do this 2 times a year, spring and fall. We invite any artist in the community, even as far away as Florence, to bring artwork in. They can show up to 2 pieces. We limit our members to 1 piece each without paying to show. The members of the community do pay $15 a piece to show. The amazing thing is that many of the artists who show at these open shows have never shown their art publicly. And I talk to them, I find some of them have been creating art in their closet by themselves, and this is an opportunity to show the public what they do. They can also sell their art. And an amazing thing for me is to see a brand new artist showing and actually selling a piece. I'm not that far from the first piece I sold in New Zone Gallery. I remember what it feels like to find out that somebody you don't know bought your art. So we have a show. I think we have over 300 pieces in this show. Probably half our members and half the rest of the people who come from outside to show. We also, with this show, look for new members. We look for people interested in being part of the gallery. And if they show interest, we tell them what the process is, which is not that difficult. Mostly we just talk to them and explain the benefits of membership and the responsibilities. We are a full collective. So all of us keep the doors open. Everyone works. Most of our members do host the gallery a couple times a month for 3 hours each. And we all work on a crew. My crew is part of the admin board. running meetings, things like that. We have almost any kind of job somebody could think of, and some new members come in with a skill that we don't have, and then that's their job. My personal experience with New Zone Gallery, which is the reason I am on the board and have worked for years on the board, to see that this experience remains for all the artists who come after me. We have been a gallery for 40 years, which for a collective is a pretty amazing time period. I joined for the Zone4All show many, many years ago. Heavens, maybe 20, I'm not sure. And of course my piece didn't sell. But I was still invited to, oh no, it wasn't the Zone4All, it was the Salon des Refuses for the Mayor's Art Show. And I was invited by Steve, the gallery coordinator, to join the gallery, which totally amazed me. I joined the gallery, and I was a brand new artist. I'd only been an artist for a year or two with a group of women who all thought it would be fun to be artists. Steve invited us to join, and a year later he asked if I wanted to be a featured artist, which means you get a large wall all on your own for a month. I didn't have much art, but I said, sure. And I had to figure out what to do to fill a whole wall. So I came up with the ceramic work I do, which is faces that are about 15 inches tall, about 5 inches wide. They're all different, and they have very quirky titles. In the time I had to prepare, I could make 56 of them, which is about 7 hours each. We hung 56 pieces, and we sold 48 pieces, which was an amazing surprise. A while after that, someone came into the gallery and bought one of my pieces. And I talked to her, I saw her, I thanked her, and then I wrote her a thank you note because I had her card. She said I should join the Fried Gallery, which is over in Lincoln City, and I thought, oh heavens, no, that's a really fancy gallery. As it turned out, they accepted me. So because of New Zone Gallery, I became part of a very professional gallery at the coast, which would never have happened without my experience here. I was a new artist. No gallery would have taken me. And that's what we aim for with our members, to help them learn to be professional in their approach, how to hang, make sure your mats are clean and well done. And we work with people to raise the quality of their art in all ways. Presentation is really important. And that is the main thing we judge when we're looking at a new artist. Rather than judging their art, we judge their presentation. And if they show promise, then we can nurse them along and help them become a better artist. And it's amazing what we end up getting from our artists. Many of them, as I said before, they've never shown publicly. So it's pretty easy to get into the gallery. It's not scary. You just come and talk to the board. People email me first, and we go through some information about who we are and how a membership works. They come, bring some art to show us, and generally we accept pretty much anyone who applies if they're willing to meet the standards of how they hang their art, and if they have the time to participate in running the collective, or you can pay more in your dues and avoid any of the chores. But we look for participation. And the more people participate in the gallery, the more they get for their money. Our dues are $360 a year, which is $30 a month. It's pretty cheap. Our commission is only 25%, which is unheard of. And everybody participates in running the gallery, and that's how you find out who else is in your tribe and how you make friends with the other members. It's a marvelous opportunity. One of the things I especially love about our New Zone Open Community Show twice a year, Zone4All, is that gives us access to artists that we might want to invite to join the gallery. We walk through, all of our members have the option of dropping a tag or 2 or 20 in the vase with the name of the artist and their contract number so I can find them easily. And we go through and tally up the artists who got the most votes, maybe the top 10 artists. I send them all an email inviting them to apply for membership. And I make sure that they look online, what the membership looks like, what the requirements are, what the privileges are. And then they come in and they talk to the membership committee. Very relaxed process. They bring their art in. If it's after the Zone4All show, they bring some of their art in. And we look at the presentation, which is the most important part. If they're new artists and they're just working on finding their feet in the art world, then we can work with them and help them learn to be professional in their approach. So we look for a professional approach with their art. It's got a hanging wire, it's put together, it's clean, and it looks good. If not, then we'll talk to them about reapplying once they prepare their work properly. And I was one of those artists. I learned how to present my art here at New Zone Gallery. That was many, many years ago. Without New Zone Gallery, I wouldn't be an artist. So that's why I work hard to see that this opportunity remains. After 40 years, we're still going really strong. And we have about 70 members. So yeah, new artists can come in and they can get their start here.
My name is Bast, and I'm here with two of my paintings that I entered into the New Zone, Zone4All this month. And it's the first time that I've showed some paintings in the gallery, but I've been meaning to for a really long time, so I'm glad I finally got around to it. I'm really excited. One of my paintings sold. So I've been painting for about 10 years now and selling in Eugene, mostly at like coffee shops and restaurants and things like that. Morning Glory. I started kind of at Allen Brothers because it was right across from where I was working, and they'd show artists, so I kind of dipped my toes in selling stuff there. But this is my first time having something in a gallery, and that feels really cool. I mostly paint really realistic animals, and usually pretty true to what they look like in nature, but I've been starting to do kind of more whimsical things like these two paintings here. The owl one I did over the summer. It's really cool because it's black light reactive, so around the moons and the eyes, the stars in her eyes light up under black light, which is really fun. And then I also did this bear, and I really just finished it up like last week. And I'm excited because this one sold here at the show, which feels really great. But it also feels really fun to be coming kind of in a new direction with my art with these fun and whimsical animals. Okay, so I also do face painting as an art form as well, and they're very different, face painting and my acrylic paintings. Face painting is a temporary art that's really fun and low pressure and very public because I'm doing it right in front of people watching. And these paintings are really private and more of a slow process. And so they're very different in those ways, but they also, over the years, have really informed each other too. Techniques that I use in one medium can easily hop over into the other. And both mediums have changed the way I do them by influencing each other. So this is the March Zone4All, and these will be on display until March 28th. So come on down to see all the very cool art in here for the rest of the month. And come see the bear, who just is going to a new home, and I'm so excited.